Hey guys, welcome to another video. This is Flip Chips, and today for Summon Rush, we will be talking about the Summoning Training Ground. So this is actually you can only do this once daily. You can restart it once when the server refreshes for the day, and this is actually good. Remember a few days or more than a week ago, we featured Arthesire's how to get Arthesire quickly, or to improve or level up the grade or the stars of Arthesire. And this is where you get most of his summoning souls. So, this summoning training ground consists of 15 stages. So as you can see, it's like a maze. So you have to go each stage one by one, and there's a treasure chest after each stage. And as you can see, there are a couple of blue panels, and every 3 stages you get a blue panel wherein you can get good prizes. Now, the thing about this is, first of all, it doesn't cost energy, and you can play this as long as you still have monsters on your inventory. And remember, you if you have used a monster for a stage, you cannot use that monster for the rest of the day, for the summoning training ground. So I just remember that if the monster dies in any stage, or even if you've just used them, and even if they win, you won't be able to use that monster again until you finish this stage at least. But don't worry, tomorrow when the server refreshes, all your characters, your heroes and monsters will be available again. Okay, now you can see here the total cost, the gems. The goal here is to use as fewer monsters as possible. You don't, of course, the technique here is the early stages has weaker monsters, so you don't have to use your strongest monsters here. When you reach like stage 10 or stage 9 or 10, and that's when you use your top 8 monsters until you reach the last stage. Okay, so there, as you can see, so I've used 15, and the lower the lower number of monsters, just to teach you perspective, see, so you have to use less than 30 in order to win. I think it's a really good price. I've always had 1 star, 2 stars. I haven't had 5 stars yet. Okay, so let's get right to it. I'm on stage 7, and as you can see, my opponent is Venus, and she is a nature monster. So the good thing here is the opponents per stage, there's only 1 opponent per stage, and in some stages like this, you will be able to know who your opponent will be. So in this case, it's Venus, and she's a nature character, so bring your fire monsters and take advantage of the elements, and try to use as less monsters as you can so that you can get better rewards after. So let's get right to it. So let's prepare for battle. Okay, so I don't have fire monsters here, so I'm going to add 1, 2, So it's best that you have fire monsters ready or the elements ready. So you actually you don't have to use all the character slots. Just place them, place your monsters just in case you need them. But as much as possible, try to use the element. And again, this doesn't use up energy, so that's good. Okay, so let's start so that I can better explain. Let's go right into the battle. Okay, before the battle starts, you are given the chance to summon a creature. Look at the gems down below. It's 10 out of 10, so you can summon 10 immediately. But again, as I mentioned, try to use as less stars or less gems as possible, so that you will have better prices. So you can see here, this is Venus, and she's a nature monster. So I will choose the Goblin. It has 1 gem, so, and I've leveled him up, I think. So he should be able to beat Venus, no problem. And this is manual, you can't auto this one. So if the power level goes to max, use the ability. There you have it. So it's good. I've only used 1 gem, so this is a good one. So I got 3 stars, and you don't get prices right away. The price will be on the next panel. There you have it. Now there's a special case here. When we get to the blue panel, unlike the regular panels, you won't be able to see who your opponent is. So just like this one, it's a light monster. So if we use dark, they should negate each other. So as you can see, they're really strong. And whoever gets the first, there you have it. So I only used 2 gems, so that's good. And again, just like I mentioned a while ago, once you've used a monster, you won't be able to use it again. Okay, so here we go. It's a blue panel. So as you can see, oh, wait a minute. As you can see, when I go to the panel, it cannot be checked. So to be sure, try to bring all elements with you. So I try to bring all my strongest 1 to 2 gem characters. Okay. As much as possible, I try to avoid using my dragons or the 3 gems, so that I would get better rewards. So it takes strategy still. And don't use your strongest monsters right away, okay? Use the weaker ones and then move up. So I'm not sure what or who my opponent is, but I have 4 elements here, so I'll use light one. Okay, it's a water, so nature will be strong against it. But that's fine. My monster is much stronger, as you can see, and I can heal if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I can. So I will win this one, and I've only used 2 gems. Not bad. Okay, so basically that's 15 stages, so no problem. 15 stages, and take a look at the prize. No, not yet. Okay, now there is a summoning training ground store. So the prizes that you get, you can purchase it here. You can use it to purchase items here. As you can see, there are a couple of items, but as suggested, do not buy any of them. Buy Arthe Sire. So he's only 500 points. So it's the most logical purchase for you. Arthasar is quite strong. He's a strong water dragon, so he will be very helpful for your party. Okay, so that's it for now. So that's the summoning training ground. Don't forget that this refreshes every day. It doesn't use energy, and you won't be able to use the monsters that you've used before, or if that monster dies during battle. You'd have to wait the next day, everything will refresh again. Okay, and you only have one try per day. I got 2 tries before, but I think that was way back. So, and these has great prices, gold, EXP potions, and such. Okay, so again, thank you for watching, and see you on the next video. You have a good day, guys.